passing the mic, but I'm a God figure. Tell me as a Bob that the God don't need a job, and if I did, the oligarchs would be missing.
Heidi Watney met with the players earlier. Heidi, where do you sense this team is mentally coming into this division series?
Matt, I visited with several players and coaches ahead of this opening game of the division series, and one thing I noticed was a sense of calm or a quiet confidence. They feel like there isn't much standing in their way as long as they can continue to do what got them here. Well, that's easier said than done, but there is a lot of belief in this clubhouse right now.
Next, here is Anthony Volpe. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Sales sets. Here's the first pitch. For the Red Sox, it's been a welcome return to form as they've bounced back from a season with their worst winning percentage in 55 years to earn a postseason berth this year.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty in Boston in 2020. A lot of frustration to try to find a new identity for this team. Now they're closing in on another trip to the World Series, a shot for their 5th title in the last 20 years.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
The 1-1 waves and misses for strike number 2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Seared down the first baseline. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. The Yanks leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now at the plate is J.D. Martinez. He bounced out last time up.
The left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Next up is Rafael Devers. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
And this will be fouled away.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. Soft liner towards short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. And now here is DJ LeMahieu. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus, stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Back goes Martinez. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. To 2-2 now.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Got him to go down swinging there. Giancarlo Stanton goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box now, Luke Voit. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Verdugo waits on it. And he makes the play to end the inning. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. Get up and stretch. All even now at 1-1.
My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all take ministry.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
The first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Now here's the pitch. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board. So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. As he hits one on a line to left field. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Here's Joey Gallo now. Fouled off. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he misses there. 1-2. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get back in safely. Here comes the 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Trevor Story steps in now. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Fouled away. Ready on 1 and 2. And it's fouled away. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Stanton. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. He's set. The 0-1. Line towards center field. Hicks is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Boston strands a couple. Still tied 1 apiece. Victor Gonzalez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 81, Victor Gonzalez.
So now into the box is Gleyber Torres. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High and deep to right center. Gallo is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in next, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch.
0-1, no play.
Into his windup, the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. 1-2 on its way. Hit toward the right side, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer to their opponent on the mound so far.
de corazón, boquita de corazón, me tienes enamorado.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. J.D. Martinez is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs in a tie ball game, he'll remain responsible for those runners at the corners as he hopes the bullpen can work out of the jam. Jonathan Loizaga comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Here now is Rafael Devers. He swings and grounds it to short. LeMahieu for 1. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to blow over into a double play. Hold the right string that time, Skip.
In now, Christian Vasquez. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Judge is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more from Game 1 after this. And stepping in, Anthony Volpe. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Now here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go this pitcher's way.
2-0 now. Here it comes. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Soft liner to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now back, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Next, it'll be Gio Urshela. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
now the first pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And a quick bluff here over to first, but he'll just stare him back without throwing. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
And that one yanked just foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And another foul ball. The 2-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck.
For the Red Sox, the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
From the stretch. Hit back up the middle. And this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here, this is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
At the plate now, Kike Hernandez trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
13, Joey
Striding in for Boston, Joey Gallo. He can make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
You know, it's funny, I can count on one hand the times I was able to actually go to the plate and think home run and hit a home run. I wish guys would just focus on getting into their rhythm at the dish, trying to hit the ball hard and let the chips fall where they may. When they try and hit home runs, it usually doesn't happen.
The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Oh, Now, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Swing and a liner. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
The pause and the 0-2. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, all tied at 1-1. Ryan Brazier takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. We are into extra innings, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bad head out.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Lifetime against this particular arm, just a 1 for 12 career line. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses strike 2.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And it's fouled away. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. The score remains tied 1-1. Bottom bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts.
The designated hitter, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it, 1 away. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Next to dig in, J.D. Martinez. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 0 for 4. First delivery to him, and he fouls this one off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
The 0-1 offering. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still tied 1 apiece. And now in the box, Aaron Hicks. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Aaron Hicks.
Now here's the pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
1-1 the count. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Another 1-2 delivery, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. This is on the ground over to first. Throw gets him, 2 down. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Anthony Volpe. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 0-1 the count. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2, here it is. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Karen O'Day takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Karen O'Day.
Set now for the bottom of the 11th, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
And now the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Volpe is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the catcher,
ready to go for the last half of the inning, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
the batter, the first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
That'll bring up Bobby Dalbec. Last time through was a base hit. First delivery to him. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
He's set. The 0-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Sanchez is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. Onto the 12th frame in this one, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Gio Urshela.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1 pitch.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. This programming note to pass along. Due to the length of our game tonight, the long-running animated series The Wilkersons will not be seen this evening. Again, no episode of The Wilkersons after the game tonight. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Behind 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
So now to the plate, Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Lifetime in this matchup. He's gone 2 for 5. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Pretty good slider out of him right there. That pitch is definitely a big reason why he's pitching so effectively right now.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still tied 1 apiece. So here is Kike Hernandez. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats.
The second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
First pitch on the way. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Now here's the pitch. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Here's the 1-0. Fouled off. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Throw over to LeMahieu at 2nd, and that'll do it. Red Sox leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Josh Taylor takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Number 38,
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
The left fielder, Giancarlo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. And now, Luke Voigt. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
In his career against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now the 1-2 pitch. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a 2-run homer down the line in left as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Number 60, Jason Dominguez.
That's a great job by the hitter right there. Extra innings, breaks the tie up. That's not an easy thing to do.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Aaron Hicks.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. Yes, he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. High bouncer toward the hole. And, oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Gary Sanchez stands in as he looks at a called strike. Lifetime against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now batting,
Anthony Volpe is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. Jason Dominguez will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
For the Yankees. Now playing left field.
Chad Green comes in out of the bullpen as he'll finally try to wrap this one up in the bottom of the 13th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Last half of the 13th inning set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Leading off.
Now into the box, J.D. Martinez. His prior history in this matchup, he's gone 3 for 11. And now the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And this is why you come to the game right here. I'll tell you what, this is an absolutely great matchup. A couple alpha dogs out there. That probably won't be the last fastball we're going to see.
Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael.
Up next, Rafael Devers flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1, here's the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Last strike now for the Red Sox. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman. 3-2 the count for Rafael Devers.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it's off the green monster. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. The 1-0 home. Hit to third. He's got it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken home field advantage right from the start. They claim game 1 on the road as this one is over. So the Yankees have taken game 1 of this division series.
Yeah, but remember, this is just